After weeks of increasing pressure, Mount St. Helens erupted in one of the most destructive blasts in recorded history. The eruption, which occurred approximately 35 years ago, killed off almost all wildlife. The surrounding environment was left desolate, leaving behind nothing but a forlorn wasteland. Only those fit enough to survive remained. This is the foundation of an evolutionary phenomenon known as ecological succession, or the process of change in the community affected by a catastrophic event. Certain small mammals were able to survive by seeking haven underneath natural shelters. Pocket gophers, for instance, burrowed underground to avoid the pyroclastic flow of the eruption. Various fish survived by seeking shelter underneath ice, salamanders underneath mud, and now thrive in the mountain's rivers. Willow, fine maple, and black cottonwood trees had their roots survive deep underground, coming up to the surface once the conditions were better. The snowcap of the mountain was able to protect Pacific silver fir and mountain hemlock trees. Most of the large trees were, of course, easy targets and consequentially destroyed in the blast. The saplings, however, were able to succeed offspring and remain in the habitat. The eruption changed the physical landscape of the mountain itself along with the surrounding area. Ponds and springs were created, which resulted in the housing of new life forms. Some animals that were wiped out from the area, such as Roosevelt elk, returned once the area restored homeostasis. The wind brought in spiders, insects, and seeds. Some were present in the environment before the eruption, some were non-native species. This led to the growth of some plant and insect species and the introduction of others. Prairie lupins and red alder trees can fix nitrogen into the soil, creating nutritious soil for other plants to grow in. After the blast, only ash covered the environment, which provided less than adequate nutrients in the soil. The bacteria in the roots of these two plants have the ability to convert nitrogen in the atmosphere into ammonium, which restores nourishment to the soil, letting other plants grow and prosper. These plants maintain a mutualistic relationship with the rest of their environment, allowing their respective populations to grow steadily and flourish. Trees that were killed left something vital to their growth on the river banks, their root fragments. The downstream flow passed these fragments along the current to a more favorable growing environment. These root fragments were deposited onto the side of the riverbed, leading to the growth of today's majestic foliage. The life of Mount St. Helens has been changed dramatically by the events of May 18, 1980. Fortunately, the evidence of biological succession in the area shows promise that the area will one day flourish with life again. But whether the environment will ever truly return to its previous form is for the future to decide. Now, if your teacher decides not to give you an A, give me the phone number so we can have a little chat.